Hey guys, Moose here. I am here with a DQB how-to video, and we're going to be going over basically how to duplicate stone. And it's not exactly duplicate, but it's close enough that it's interchangeable. So, I recently ran into a problem, as you can see with my town here as I'm building it up. I don't have nearly enough stone. And finding stone, like literally stone, is pretty difficult after a while. You kind of mine most of it out and they come back, but it's not super quick. But there's a better method, which I played around with myself, but I certainly didn't discover. There's a lot of people all over online on the subreddit that have mentioned it. So let's get right to it. There's two different types of this material that we're going to be caring about. There's flooring and there's cladding. Cladding is for walls, flooring is for floor. So we take a look at the forge here, which is where you make them. You've got one for each type of stone bricks. So you've got brick cladding, which is for walls, takes 3 brick. Stone cladding for stone walls, same thing, 3 stone. Flagstone flooring, same thing, 3. So they all take 3, and if you take a look at the mason's workstation, you also have the same thing with straw. I'm certain there's more that I simply haven't unlocked yet, so I'm assuming that most likely there's one for everything. It appears that you either get walls, or you either get cladding or flooring. It's not both, but we're going to show you how that works real quick here. So for flooring, you get a 5x5, and you just head on top of anything, use it, and it changes all 5x5 square to that one. So you turn 3 blocks into 25, which is why I call this duping, basically. This is huge. Now, you could do it where you're planning on placing the floor and just place dirt and then change it, or leave dirt and then change it. I don't personally like doing that because there's a little bit less control, and also if you notice, you don't really get a grid for where you're going to place this, so it's a little hard to figure out the spacing. So either way, it's your call how you want to use it, but that's how I feel about it personally. For cladding, I haven't actually used it before, so I'm just going to come up here on the wall and see what happens. Alright, it looks like it goes from the bottom, so we actually are going to test this out a little bit more in depth real quick. I'm not sure how tall it goes, but it's interesting to note, no, didn't mean to place it there, but that'll work. It's interesting to note that it appears to go from where you're standing is the bottom. So that's good to know so that you can not have to worry about anything below you, but you'll be aware of how high it goes above you. So as we break these, sorry for the wait here. I'm definitely going to be using this a lot because, as you can see, I need a great deal of, honestly, all 3. I'd like to use all of them, and having the flexibility to use however much of each that I want is really going to allow me to make my town look nice, which frankly, from my perspective, is the real reason to play the game. It's a good game as an RPG, but it's also extremely good as like a building game where you can kind of build your town the way that you like. So having a great amount of material is very much critical to that, and I think this is a very good decision to include this kind of a mechanic so you don't have to worry about anything else. Alright, so there we've got it all set up, so let's give it one more shot. Give the cladding a shot and use it right there. Ah, okay, so this is interesting. Cladding only gives you 4x5, so you get less material out of cladding than you do out of flooring. Now, you don't have a choice between the two, so you just use whatever you need for that particular block, but it is worth noting that if you ever do get the choice for the two of them, flooring gives you more. Anyway, that's going to do it for this how-to video. I hope this content helped you, and I hope you will use this to get a lot of material to make a very nice looking town, instead of wasting a ton of time searching for the material all over the different portals. So, thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any ideas for future content such as this, please let me know and I'll consider making a video for it. And take care.